Welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Cartel. You all know me, Sloan, Cloud Cartel UK. This is the second pre-recorded episode of this vlog. I can't wait to start going live again. First bit, just going to give you a bit what I've been going on this week and all the new shiny stuff, if there is any, and talk to you about what I've been doing. And hopefully next week we will be live again. All depends how all this sort of works out. So I might as well get started. So what have I been doing? Well, as you'll be known, you've probably heard me moan. If you're in the Discord, I am currently fasting. So no food for me, which is not fun because when you're a fluffy guy, you do like your food. That's the reason why you are fluffy. So not being able to eat during the day, drink, vape, anything is it is hard work. And somehow this year it's sort of been harder than any other year. So yeah, it's a tough time at the moment, and trying to vlog just because I break my fast literally just before the vlog, food coma, so it wouldn't be a good show for you guys. So I thought this is the best way of doing it at the moment. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Been working hard. Coils have been going, working on some new stuff. Testing them out at the moment, so I'm not quite happy with them yet. So I'm going to have to do some tweaking. So I don't just make coils and sell them, but as you know, I test them. I tested some coils for the past 3 or 4 or 5 days, and turns out that they're not that good. So that's been scrapped, and I'm now going to be working on the same coil, but just different gauges to see if I can get better performance out of them because they sort of lacked a lot. So I've been doing a lot of that, trying to build whilst hungry is fun. So I've been building a lot, been doing a lot of pre Instagram stuff, as you know, and been working on some new bits and pieces, new little ventures going to sort of bring the whole community together and turn the Cloud Cartel not just into a coil brand, but I want to turn it into a community of people, good people that look after each other and that are there for each other. So I'm trying to do lots of little bits to try and keep me busy. Yeah, I told you last show about the wife. She's doing her YouTube show. I'm sort of putting together and that for her. So I've been doing a little bit of that, which is good fun. I had to read some kids' books. So yeah, the most I've read since I was a kid, and even then I didn't really read very much because as it stands, I've got a book next to the bed that's been there for over a year, and I think I've read about 20 pages. And the last page I have read more than once, so not really my thing, but she's really enjoying it. So I've been doing a lot of that, working on merch, as you can see. I've got the new Cloud Cartel white hoodies with the green bottoms. So these have now come in. You can get these in different colors. So if you head over to Company MG, the links down in the ticker bit. You can go get the Simplicity line. I have been working, and we're still doing a lot more, but it's brain power is I'm running on empty. It seems to be. I'm right in the mornings. Like this time, I'm absolutely fine because I still got food in my belly from yesterday. But once I pass that midday line, it goes downhill. And then somehow, once you eat, you don't want to do anything either. So the brain doesn't want to work. So it seems to be this is the best time to get any shit done. So I've just been out doing some coils. So I've just been backstocking this morning. It is now currently 7 a.m. I've been outside since about 4. So we've got a good bit of stock going in because I know we've got a lot coming up. Pre-warn you, there will be an Eid sale. So keep your eye on the Instagram, on the Facebook, because I will be putting a special promo code, and it will only be a 24-hour sale over on the cloudcartel.co.uk. Done a little poster thing, my first attempt. I might change it up a bit. So I've got a couple of days to fiddle around with that a bit more. But there is a big sale on, so that's why I'm making sure I've got everything that you guys need in stock. And if you're lucky and the people that do my labels pull their finger out their bum and send my labels, there will be a new line being hit in the store by the time the sale is. If not, I apologise, but there will be a new line going on there. I was thinking about thinning the herd because we're getting a lot on there, but I like where we're at, and I'm happy to add a couple more. But yeah, the Cloud Pro line that I was banging on about for so long, we're nearly there. So we're nearly there. Keep chilling, and it will be released. If I didn't have to do 60 hours a week at work and all this other stuff, and the little monsters asleep upstairs, I could have got this out a long time ago. But I'm making sure I'm going slow, so they're all perfect for when they release. But they're fun, so that we got that on the go. I'm currently waiting at the moment for a special package from Birdman69. I've got some Frank and Atticus coming, so that'll be good fun. I can't wait to try some Frank and Atticus line and some Cloud 9 cotton. I've only ever used Cotton Bacon Prime, so I know everyone was going, Cloud 9's amazing, Cloud 9's amazing. Can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a good go. What else have we had? I had bit of an update. Got these new lines of juices in. I think I showed them last week, the old Nova vapes. This is the Mystic Mint ice cream, which is like the old mint choc chip ice cream. It's all darkened up now, and you know what? It's really good. I'm really enjoying this. I didn't like it at all in a billet box or small MTL low wattage. I put this on my series mech with a very rowdy build on it, and you put that heat through it as well, make it a hot vape. It's outstanding. I really enjoy it. I don't know why putting an ice cream on a hot vape you'd think would make it taste a bit weird, but somehow it brings out so much flavor. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. So yeah, hit up Nova Vapes, and these bottles are amazing, proper squidgy. So yeah, head over to them and go see if there's anything on there that you like, and let us know what you think of them. Also, I found something. I was clearing out the drawers the other day, and I managed to find Blue Buddha tinctures, and I've still got loads left. I thought I finished it. It's had a good bit of steep in it though, but that is strong. So I'm looking for. It's gone on my nose. So I'm looking forward to getting back on there. So Blue Buddha, thank you for these. This was incredible. I'm really loving that liquid. But as I was saying, SteamPugs hit me up, and I've been talking to him for a while since I went on the show with Savage Simon, and he decided to send me 2 of his liquids over, which is the Tropical, which is a tropical. I'm not normally a tropical guy. The most tropical I probably get is probably like Homeboy Mango, or the only other legacy liquid I have, which is that Bloom Cucumber Cantaloupe. This outstanding. I'm really, really happy with this. Yeah, it's like a nice citrusy tropical liquid, and yeah, we'll go into this in a bit. And also the White Rabbit, which is a white chocolate cookie. I've never vaped chocolate before, especially not white chocolate. I've smelt chocolate liquids and I didn't like the smell of them at all, so I never vaped them. So he sent me this, and I was a bit like, oh God. I was really appreciative that he sent it over, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it. I love it. It is fucking outstanding. I can't put my finger on it. It is, I don't want to say like a Milky Bar, but it reminds me of like a Milky Bar in a cookie, but melted. So it's like, I don't know, it's really weird, but that has been a staple since that arrived. And when it arrived during the morning, so I couldn't vape it till the evening. And for about the last hour, I was just sitting on the sofa just smelling it. And we have to smell it again, but it's so good. Such a nice liquid. But that brings us nicely on to talk about old Pugsy. One of the nicest dudes I met. Really nice fella. If you look up, let's change it now. Up this way, That is his logo. Keep your eye on that logo. Go look for it on Instagram. Actually, as we're here, what we're going to do now, because as I'm all over the shop as per usual, make sure you go follow him on the Instagrams. Go give him a like and a follow. It's well worth it. He's an absolute lovely bloke. So make sure you head over to SteamPugs. But if you want his liquids, hang on, let me stop that one. And we'll share screen. He's got a new venture, which is DIY Flavor Chasers, which has come across the pond, which is I think it was Canadian, but now he's got it in the UK. It's like your old school boss shots, like the what do we call it? Like the Dark Star and all that, where you can buy the concentrates. He's teamed up with people like Net Reality and stuff, and you can go and get your one shots. So if you go over to DIYFlavorChasers.com, hit his little pug logo, you can now purchase his some of his line. I don't think this is because I think the typical one's not on there. But yeah, you can go head over and purchase it. This is the White Rabbit. So if we click on it, a decadent, silky white ice cream swirled into a bowl of Devonshire vanilla custard. So it is amazing. It's currently out of stock. So keep your eye on this website, and that is DIYFlavorChasers.com. And so we'll just actually go through it so you can see all his liquids. So this next one we got is Fairly Dairy Milk Roast, which is creamy roasted feel with a popcorn throughout and a caramel drizzle at the tail end. So that actually seems very, very, very nice. So we got that one as well. We're jamming. An Indian and Jamaican fusion of milky deep fried pudding drizzled with a sweet rose and rum syrup and served with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Now that does sound amazing. I think I might have to spend a bit of money after this vlog because some of these sound amazing. Surreal Steam we have. If you're a cereal fan, then this is the mix for you. Fantastic cornflakes with a creamy milk finish. So if you like your old cornflake cereal vapes, that seems to be the way to go. The Diva, which is much like reading the Pugs review. This is smooth with lots of deep depth and keeps you coming back for more. Very much like the pictures that has added banana, rich, thick, and very creamy custard. So that's Diva. What else we got on here? Milky Maple Shadow. This sounds right up my alley, but this sounds very, very sweet. A crunchy cornflake cereal with lashings of creamy milk and coated in a maple syrup glaze. Oh, that does sound very good. That does sound amazing. No, this sounds up my alley massively. Cornbread and butter pudding. A thick, super smooth, creamy, golden baked cornbread and butter pudding. Just like no one I've ever known used to make. This looks right up my alley. £12.50. 12 Canadian dollars 50. That made my mouth full then. This is going to make me hungry all bloody day now. Everyone always talks about the bee's knees, never giving his nuts a second thought. So I thought I'd remedy that. A creamy take on a bowl of honey nut cornflakes. Oh, I used to love honey nut cornflakes. And lastly, what he's put on here so far, Black Bee, which is a wonderfully dark and slightly fruity salted licorice, thick with a hint of honey on the out. One for the sweet tooth. So yeah, so that's SteamPugs line on Flavor Chasers, which is a fair amount, and I like the fact that he says no no added sweeteners, and that unless you actually know what you're getting. So make sure you go give this guy a follow. You need to check him out on Simon's Saturday show. He's a funny fucker, had me in stitches the whole show, and turns out that he's just generally a really nice guy. So yeah, that is Pugsy from SteamPugs. So that's what you sent me. I'll show you again. White Rabbit. Oh God. Was White Rabbit. Typical White Rabbit. So please do the nice thing. Go give the dude a follow. So that was my little vapey maily thing. Oh, and I got fucking shitloads of bottles of Homeboy Mango because I got the crack itch, and it's been so long since I've had it, and I had to get it. And in 2 nights, I'm already down to, I don't know if it will pick it up. I'm like literally down here somewhere. So it's what happens when I get hold of Homeboy Mango. I've been speaking to Dwayne and said to him, mate, I need a barrel of it. I want to get one of those old beer draft things, just fucking fill it full of Homeboy Mango. But I don't think that's possible at the moment. So what we're going to do now is something a bit new. I don't know if you guys had a giggle as well on my Instagram when I attempted to do a fucking build stream. Well, I actually took the time and prepared, and I now have got, it's about 25 minutes long. I pre-recorded a build stream of the WICKD Bridge'd V2 and the BorOhm V2, and inside I put in SteamPugs Tropical, and that's when I first tried it. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy some Boro builds, and I'll see you afterwards. Right, we're on the table down section, so give me a bit because it's the first time I've ever had to do this. But today, what we're going to do a bit of a build on is the BorOhm V2, and inside we're going to have the WICKD Bridge'd V2, the English edition. What we'll be putting in there is a special little coil that I've made just for this. It's going to be a low ohm, and inside is a special liquid that I've been sent over by Pugsy. We have SteamPugs Tropical on the 3 milligram, which is a tropical liquid. So look forward to trying that. Right, before we get started, we'll be using this little beauty that I got from SW Woods. It's all handmade, and it's a little atomizer stand. So this is going to be the first time we use this. And obviously we got BorOhm tank. So let's get going. So we'll move that to one side. If we open up this little package, if you're getting one of these and it doesn't come in these little packages, you probably will find it's a clone. The only thing that should be in here that isn't in here is a sticker. So here we've got, it's the 510 connection, so we'll get this little bad boy out. And then we have the little Allen key thing. So we'll get that out. And this is the bridge. One side we've got the Panda, and on the other side we have the Englishman. You also get this little bit here, bit of rubber, that is also to help you get your tank off. So it's always worth keeping that to one side. We have airflow pins. It does come with a drip tip and a button, but the button is currently on my other billet box, and the drip tip's on that as well, so that's not in here. So we'll close this up, put that to one side, move this over here. So this is the BorOhm V2, which is a mechanical Boro device, and as Jackson would say, comes in its own little suitcase, so you can put a pair of socks in it if you do fancy. And here we have it. This drip tip does not come with it. This is the one that I got off of something. But yeah, so this is how it would come, just like this. So you have open here. That's where you stick your BorOhm in there, and you got your airflow here and here. This is your button at the top. Your battery goes in here. What it does come with, let me open it. If you take this off, you have a whole heap of stuff. You have a new pin, and you have this little thing. This is to turn it into MTL. So you just literally push it into one of the airflow slots, and it just restricts it up. But we're not going to do that today. Yeah, it comes with your little cards. It comes with this little bad boy. So it's MTL configuration. That comes with a sticker as well, and that is from SNV Mods. Sorry. Let's put this away and let's get going. Put that there. So first things first, so we don't lose that, we'll put that in here. And we will put this bad boy together. So for this, you just, sorry about the state of my hands. I trapped them in the boot of the car. I know. But sorry about the manky hands today. So you just screw this in here. Screw this down on here. So here we have the deck. So it's literally the side clamps. You just slide them in there. So we need to get this little thing, and we just unscrew it here. So we want to open these little lug nuts enough that you can get the leads in. Sorry. Right, let's get going. So we have a nice little coil here. Slide him in. This is the only problem you're going to find with doing this is as you tighten it down, the leg will try and come out. So what I do, as you can see here, is I push my finger against it just so the lead doesn't come out. You see it pulls it a bit, which is fine. And then put my finger here. Give that a tighten down. Right. So that's pretty, it's a little bit high, but we will sort that out later. These legs are going to be a bit of a pain because the top cap, if you look at this, oh, this chimney comes off as well, which makes it a little bit easier when installing it. These bits here, either side, this bit here on the post, have to slot in the holes here. So you need to cut them as close as possible to the sides. This is a pain in the arse. So wish me luck. And for this I've got a couple. So I'll use these ones to cut the legs, and then to get in close, I use these ones. So let's get going. So we'll just clip these. Move these out the way. Have a look up. What you can also do, if you want to, you can screw these right down so they make an indent, and then you can unscrew them, because sometimes it's quite hard to get the legs all the way down, they're cut all the way back. So you can just unscrew these, get your coil in there. Now where you can see those indents, give them a snip. So we're going to do that right now. Reinstall. The only reason I use these build stands is because what you got to remember is if you're putting it on your DNA board, all this torquing down on the screws is going to go against the 510 connection of your device, and it's just to keep it nice and fresh. So what I do is I look down on these pins to make these posts to make sure that they're nicely grabbed. Yep, we're good to go. So that is the build that I will be putting in. I have put in, sorry, should I say. What I generally do is get that, give it a little push. So take this off. Take this off for a moment. Put that to one side. And bring in the Odin 250C. Five clicks. We don't want to be doing 50 watts through it. So what we need to do, if you give me 2 seconds. Well, turns out though, I can't find my bloody ceramic tweezers, so we're going to have to do it a little bit differently today. So what we do is we start and just give it a pulse. Let's see how this is going. I always start at the lowest possible just because I like to put the heat through it, the power through it slowly to keep that integrity of the wire. If any of you think it's different, like this is not possible, this is just my way of doing things. So literally starting on 5 watts, a couple of pulses, and then turn it up a little bit, give it another little pulse. Oh, we have some smoke, we have a bit of color, sorry, we have a little bit of color change going on here. Beautiful. I don't think we're going to have a problem with this one today. I wouldn't suggest this, but I'll be using these just to delicately pull. I don't strum because that's just me. I feel that it ruins the integrity of the outer wrap. A couple of little hot spots in here. So let's just get rid of them. A little bad boy here. Give that a little tug. And we should. Right, so we'll turn this up one more. Oh, a little one in the middle again. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So whilst that's cooling off, what we're going to be doing is getting the cotton ready. I'm using today cotton bacon prime. So it's a 2.5mm diameter, so I won't need as much cotton as obviously you would for a 3mm. So I'm not going to do no cotton bacon rolls today. We're just gonna eyeball everything today. Just take these little stragglers off. Touch too much. Give it a twirl. So I'm not very good at keeping in frame today, am I? Or ever. So whilst that's cooling down, I'll be putting a Molicel 18650 battery in here. We've got the old ODB WICKD thing to go with the bridge. These little these are great to keep your batteries inside. If you do get 18650s and they come in these little pots, or you can have them, they come in these like containers. Keep hold of them. Make sure you keep your batteries in there at all times if you're not using them, just because you need to keep them safe, and you don't want any sort of contact or stabbing going on of the coil, because you don't want that thing to go bang in your pocket. So it's worth keeping them. I keep all mine just because they're bloody useful, and either that or you have to go and buy them. And I think they're a couple of quid each, but if they're giving it to you for free when you buy your batteries, well, then you saved yourself a couple of quid that you can spend on something else. So while that's cooling down, I'm just putting everything away. So we'll put this away. These two. And can I just say, while that's cooling down, please go and hit up SW Woods. Go give them a follow, and you can even get, if you're nice enough to him, he can even get you one of these. I think they're made out of scrap bits of wood, which is great. So as you can see, it looks like an old tabletop. Love a good bit of recycling of old stuff. So go hit him up. Show him some love and a follow. Let's get rid of these little bits out of the way. Go over there, that go over there. That stays there. Right. Ready to go. Right, we're in focus. So fiddle this through. Right. Scissors wise, I'll be using razor's edge. They seem to be a lot like the old what they call it, vape shears that you can get in America. They're great scissors. So yeah, I know you can get them off the ODB website. So if you want a pair, I think they're like 14 quid, but they're the best scissors that I've ever had. I've been through so many pairs of scissors. The packet they come in is like this, razor's edge. Yeah, hand tuned and perfected in the USA. You can go follow them over on Instagram as well. Right. Let's get back to wicking. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot of cotton there, but that's absolutely fine. The way I cut it is the way this deck is side upon side. What I do is I cut, oh, sorry, not the camera. I cut along, just a little bit outside, along that edge there. So it follows that edge. I'll do it the same on this side. So that should be about done. Just get rid of this little top bit here. And then get your old, whatever these are called. And then you lift and tuck. Make sure these holes here are not dammed. Don't shove it in there, because then you're going to get a bit of clogging up going there as well. So we put that in. Should have the bad boy wicked. Not the prettiest, but it will do. So move that out of the way. Give the liquid a shake. So as I said before, we'll be putting in SteamPugs Tropical, which should be a tropical liquid. It smells good as well. So what I generally do is go over the wicks to start with, get them all nicely saturated. Couple of little bits on the top. Give it a pulse. We have vapor. Right. I should have done this before, but I forgot. What I generally do is before you wick it up and you glow, always check that when you attach the top cap, you don't get no short circuited. So now we're good. Thankfully that wasn't, so we're good to go. So take this up to 35, see how we go. Ooh, nice little bit of vapor there. So we better start putting shit together now. So it's not that hot, so take this off. A lot of people have trouble with these Boro tanks, and I do too, because they can be extremely fiddly. So we take, oh, drop that down. So we take that off. With these, it's a little bit easier because it comes in two parts. So we can either go for Panda Boy, or we go for the English. But I think we'll go for the English because we've got an English liquid in there. Seat him down there. Drop him in, line it up, and give it a push. We are in. A lot of people have said that with these seals, that what they'll find is when they push the tank up, the glass up, it buckles. A way around that, what you can do is just dribble a bit of liquid around the edge so it will slide up. But I think these ones are generally all right. So what I do is, so you don't dump a whole tank, fill up a tiny bit just to make sure your wicking is correct. So I lay it on its side, drop some liquid in there. Oh, as you can see, it's picking up. Lovely jubbly. So we'll move on to this one. This is the SNV Boro V2 mechanical Boro device. Very, very simple to use, but it's got a really good little trick down here. You can see it's got the 510 pin. When you put your Boro in, all you got to do is down here, this screw, as you tighten it, you see it comes up. That is so it can make contact with your Boro device. Save having the top screw in nut, because at the top you just drop your drip tip in. The good thing about this is, I don't know if you can see it. You can see it says, if you can see the little markings, that says face, which means that's the front. So what we can do, drop them in. I hold my finger, screw it until you have a bit of connection. Just make sure that it's in there nice and tight. Put your drippy tippy on. And then put your battery in. So negative up, positive down. Just slides in there. Click. And then we have it. That is the BorOhm V2 and the WICKD Bridge'd V2. Let's see if she fires. There we go. Let me have a quick puff. Hear that crackle? No leaking. So there we have it. That is the BorOhm V2 with the Bridge'd V2. See you on the upside. Well, that was the build stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a bit interesting to build, the way I built it. Yeah, so I thought I'll do more of the BorOhm style devices because obviously they're getting a lot more popular now. So I thought I'd show people how I built BorOhms. It was a bit of a different one because it was on the mechanical, so it was a much bigger coil. But I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. So it's still going here, and it's still got that tasty crackle. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Cracking device. If you've got the money, I would suggest picking up the BorOhm V2 and the WICKD English edition, as I call it, the Panglish. It's just you can get these in all different ones. I think there's a French one, there's an American one, there's an Australian one. I think I just went through puberty then. There is a Goku one if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. I went for the English one. Oh, and there's a metal one and a Chinese one. So you can go over there. Pick. I don't think you can get them now, but you will be able to pick them up on in the second-hand market. But if you're doing that, as I said in the build stream, make sure that it is the authentic one because there is companies that are doing. You can say one for one. They look identical, but build quality is not going to be there. The guarantee is not going to be there that it's going to run properly. And if you're running it on a mechanical and it is as a clone and it's not proper, you have a chance of fucking yourself up and fucking your device up. So yeah, make sure if you have any issues, hit up any one of us that you know. Vapes BorOhm, myself, Jay. Well, there's loads of people out there, so just hit us up and we'll show you the way. But the BorOhm V2 is what I didn't show you on the build stream is where you got the button there. What you can do is pull it down and it locks it, and if you push it back, it then fires, which is great. It is 3D printed, so the tolerances are there. It's a nice little device. For the money, it's very expensive, but well worth it. If you're down the billet box rabbit hole, or should we just call it the Boro world? Because obviously it's not just the billet boxes. You got the pulses, and there's everyone else bringing out different things. Seriously, just keep your eye out there. Things are moving fast. These what they used to call high end devices. They're still going to be there, but a lot of these companies now that we never thought would create Boro devices are coming out with new bridges and that all the time. So enjoy it while it's here. Get back into those buildings, get away from those disposables. But if they work for you, disposables, crack on. I use a Caliburn G, but that's just for the car because I don't like blowing clouds in the car. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I'm more than happy to pre-record these build streams and add them to even the live show. I can add it to it, but so I can still chat and chat. But I'll pre-record a build stream, or if you fancy me just putting build streams up, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. I'm quite happy to stick going through all my bridges that I've got, so I can do the Chucky. We've got the Molan bridge, which is the cheap one, which is fucking cracking one. We've got the Mob Mini. So let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that. Or I'm happy to build series mechs. Well, we've got the Abyss over there. We've got the recoils. Well, we've got lots of stuff that we can be building. So let me know, and I will provide. But yeah, in that was the SteamPugs Tripical, and can I say, oh my god, so good. I'm happy that I put it on the Mech Boro because it's not a hot vape, but it's very flavorful. It brings out so much flavor because the chamber is so small as well, which obviously is good for flavor production. But it is. I watching it somehow I remembered I got a flavor of like an orange. So there may be some orange in there, but if you're a tropical vapor, which I never was, I tried so many tropicals and never really got on with them. but this one I think is going to be my new favorite. So Pugsy, if you're watching this, you've got yourself a regular customer for Tropical, because I think I'm going to have to go down the Banana Man and get a couple of liters off you, because that shit's going to go fast. But I like being able to put it in a BorOhm, because I filled this up 3 times and I've literally just gone through a tad, which is nice. So hopefully that will last a bit of time. It's gonna fuck me if I put it into a mech or or even a regulated RDA or RTA, because I'm gonna plow through that. But I'm thinking about doing the Ragnar soon. So I've packed the Ragnar's been in the box for a long time, and I really enjoyed the Ragnar, so I'm considering about pulling that out again and playing about with that. So I may even turn that into an RDA, just a big fuck off RDA, and see how that goes. But yeah, that was the build stream. That's everything that's been going on. Obviously, merch. If you're looking at getting your hands on some merch, you get yourself some new hats, some t-shirts, and all that jazz. So you can head over to Company MG, click on my logo, and then it will take you straight to the shop. Coils, we're all backed up with coils, so get ordering. Keep your eye on my Instagrams and that, and I may do a sneaky other little live just explaining the sale, but it is an Eid sale, so it'll be a good sale as well. Also, as you know, and I took the piss out of it as well. I had to restart my Instagram because I somehow managed to block myself out of it. But we won't go into that. But I've already in a month 500 followers. So I think I'm doing well. It's not all about the followers. I just like getting involved. But I was happy that it's been growing fast, and I enjoy talking to you guys on Instagram as well, seeing all your lovely pictures. And some of you coil builders out there are fucking incredible, and that's my little guilty pleasure. Sit there and go through coils, see what everyone's been building, and we've got some very, very talented people out there. And yeah, make sure you go give them follows, give them a like. So what we're going to do now, if I can find it, is we're just going to hear quickly from my sponsor, Anthony Ramella, over at Shake and Bake Media. So that is Shake and Bake Media, Anthony Ramella. Go hit him up for all your multimedia needs. He's done my intro. He's done Across the Pond. He's done Codename Wide. He's done Mixing It Up. He's done The Green Room. He's done this Friday Fallout. There's so many places he is. Absolute legend, guy. Such a nice bloke, and very talented. So make sure you go hit him up at shakeandbakemedia.com for all your multimedia needs. Second one, just want to shout out a mate and show you his little fancy advert. It's only 10 seconds long, so sit back and watch this. That is Mr. Hip Hop. hiphopjuice.co.uk. So head over to him for all your vaping needs. He's also got his own line of liquids out there, so head over there, give him a try. Really nice dudes, helped me out quite a bit, helped me out with my website, helped me out with my merch, so make sure you go show him some love. And we're going bumper galore now. One more bumper for you. It is shout out time. So what we're going to do, as we always do, but a bit different. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was about. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to shout out some people, just who I've come across this past week that it seems to be awesome dudes, and some old geezers that I need to shout out again. So first and foremost, I'll say a big thanks to SteamPugs. Absolute amazing dude, funny as fuck. So make sure you go give him a follow and check him out on Savage Simon's show. Second of all, Savage Simon. Go give him a follow. Go check his show out. I think he's managed to cut it down to a 2-hour show rather than a 4.5-hour show now. So you won't have to get up and have a walk midway through the show because you got a numb bum. Also, I want to shout out Dwayne over at Own Boy OC. Fucking amazing liquid maker, an amazing designer. Designed the Recoil and the Rebel RDA, and he's also got the he's got a couple of mods out as well. He's got an old Squonker, and he's I think it's the Ara or ARYA. I think it is the mod. Looks fucking amazing. Still need to get my hands on one. So make sure you go give him a follow over at Own Boy OC on the Instagram. I want to shout out Tree of Life. I know I got. I'll show it to you. Everyone's seen this one. Tree of Life series mech. He does all of them. I know I've had mine for about a year now, and it seems to be loads of people are getting hold of it now. And he's just open, and he's doing fucking amazingly well and great mechs. I've seen that he's put up. He does lipos now, so make sure you go follow him over on Instagram at Tree of Life. They're cheap as chips. So if you've got a spare 60, 70 quid laying about, go hit him up and get yourself a custom made mech. It's all made out of metal, so it's not going to crack or break on you. I've used this religiously, no issues in there at all. So make sure you go give him a follow. Big shout out to Steve over at Legion Vapes. I sent him some coils just as a thank you for going on the show, and ended up taking some amazing photos of the coils. So I know I put it up on my Instagram. I stole it off him. But yeah. He's an absolutely lovely dude. So make sure you go follow Legion Vapes on Instagram and Facebook, and go check out his YouTube. Because he does a show with the one and only, the legendary Birdman, Mr. Birdie. So go check out the Aussie Vape Show with them two and Friday Vape Club. Make sure you follow Birdman_69, one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. And especially if you're a mech vapor, and if you like looking at very fancy devices, he's the guy to go to, and he does little show and tells of all the stuff that he's got. So make sure you go follow him. Massive shout out to Benny Vapes. He keeps doing what he's doing, and he's doing it very well. He's got his 2 shows. He's got the Northern Union Vape Show and the Mixing It Show. So go give him a follow, and he's on Instagram as well. So yeah, there's just a couple that I've come across that I regularly watch as well that I just wanted to give a shout out to as well. Help Geordie Vapor as well. Make sure that you give him a follow as well. Well, so it's a little bit short and sweet tonight, but thank you guys for showing your support, and even in these pre-recorded shows, you're still watching and enjoying them. I can't wait to get back to live because I want to get involved with you guys in chat, and we can have a good old giggle. So I think there's going to be one more pre-recorded, and then I think we're going to go back to going live, and then I'll be back doing Across the Pond and Codename Wired. That Codename Wired, I'll be doing a build on there as well. So keep your eye out for that. But until next time, please be nice to each other. Keep being awesome. See you later.